Last Saturday, the 24th of January, I went up to Manchester to protest against the NHS Pathways Puberty Blockers trial.
Hey, Streeting, leave the kids alone.
It was absolutely freezing, but we had a nice turnout and the cold couldn't dampen our spirits.
It's got a bit limp. Right, and here's Emily. Stop the trial. That's the message today.
The Turf Island flag was flying high. Now, of course, the TRAs had to come out and advocate for sterilising minors. There were 3 different organisations in Manchester that had tried to rally the TRA troops, but not that many showed up. And the ones who did were completely kettled by the police. In fact, there were more police than TRAs. A couple of us went over to say hello.
Right. Hold on, let me just stop right now. Thank you very much. They need somebody with a human touch. Hey, you in the government, gotta slow it down, baby. Let them kids grow up. Ta da 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 da.
Stop the trial!
Stop the trial! LGB, drop the T! LGB, drop the T! LGB, drop the T!
The police were very good. They kept us separate and they kept the TRAs well away from us so we could just get on with our event and all the speeches could be heard. And on that note, here is my speech with, I hope, a very clear message for Wes Streeting.
Please welcome mrmenno.
Hello everyone! It's so good to see such a great turnout here on this very chilly day, and that's as nice as I'm gonna be during this speech. There is one very simple reason why this clinical trial should not be happening. Just one. And that's because there is no such thing as a trans child. I will say that once again. There is no such thing as a trans child. And when Hilary Cass wrote in her review that there will always remain a group of children and young people for whom medical intervention is the best and only way forward, she was wrong. Why? Because there is no such thing as a trans child. No child is born in the wrong body. Not one. And so there is no scientific, ethical, or moral justification to disrupt and damage the endocrine systems of at least 200 kids, knowing full well that virtually all of them will go on to be medical patients for life. Trans itself is a pack of lies that feeds on the bodies and minds of the most vulnerable. We know that the kids most likely to fall for this lie are those that are autistic, those that are most likely to grow up to be lesbian, bisexual or gay, those in care, those who have been abused, those who simply don't fit in. Those aren't kids that need their bodies to be fixed. They need proper mental health support and compassion. They don't need to be reduced to a trans child. They need to be seen as actual human beings with their own stories, circumstances, and difficulties. Yeah. We shouldn't try to trans them and help them escape who they are. We need to teach them how to accept themselves. We need to bring them home to themselves. This trial doesn't do that. It's all about pushing the lie of trans at the taxpayers' expense. It is nothing but an exercise in grooming our youth and institutions into believing that trans is real. And that the lie of the trans child is somehow the truth. So shame on you, Hillary Cass, for pushing this lie despite all the lack of evidence that you've pointed out. All the diagnostic overshadowing that you've pointed out, and all the other issues that is wrong with gender-affirming care that you've pointed out in 388 pages. Shame on you, Wes Streeting, our first gay health secretary, for sending hundreds of kids, most of whom would simply grow up to be gay, lesbian, or bi, straight down to the gender abattoir for modern day chemical gay conversion. Shame on you. And how cruel is it to push the lie onto children that they can somehow change sex, in the face of a Supreme Court ruling that makes it very clear that even if a boy goes on the blockers, then estrogen, then gets his penis inverted and gets a GRC, the law still considers him to be male. And rightly so. It is time to stop lying. It is time to stop the trial. And I'll go further. It is time to close all the gender clinics. We don't need gender clinics. We need reality clinics. And we don't need a clinical trial. We need legal trials to hold all those to account who've pushed the lie of the trans child all these years. Stop lying to children. Stop lying to parents. Stop lying to the world. Stop the trial. Everyone, stop the trial. 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 And hey, Streeting, leave the kids alone. Thank you.
Thank you. Give Mary a pause.
Yeah. It does look like the trial will be going ahead, but we're still kicking up some noise. This petition, organised by James Esses, has now reached over 130,000 signatures, and who knows, may be debated in Parliament. A legal challenge is being mounted to potentially pause the trial. There's also going to be a lobbying day in Parliament in March. So we'll keep pushing back and hopefully find a way to stop it. Okay, that's it from me. See you in the next one. Ciao. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my PayPal and Patreon supporters. Because of you, I can make videos like this. Special shout out to my big spenders. Helper Open, Mama Turf and the Turventines, Me Julie, The Lovely Mary, Julia, Dusty, Doodles, Leffy, Dorothy, Wildfire, Esther, and Martha. Thank you.